You are not ready for what's coming. And honestly, neither is the rest of the world. There is something very different about February 2025. It's not just another ordinary month. This is the trigger point. A surge of pressure is about to explode. You may not realize it yet, but by the time this month ends, your life, your energy, even your perception of the world could be completely different. Why February? Because February is not just any month. It's an acceleration, a distortion, a cosmic anomaly forcing everything into motion, whether you are ready or not. Some will thrive, some will struggle, but no one will escape the influence of this month. The strange thing is, the secret behind all of this has always been right in front of us. February is the shortest month of the year. But have you ever noticed how time feels different during these 28 days? Faster, more intense, as if everything is compressed into a shorter span. This is not just your imagination. There's a reason why global events, personal turning points, and energy shifts often cluster around months like this. February 28, 2025 will bring something even bigger. 7 planets, Saturn, Mercury, Neptune, Venus, Uranus, Jupiter, and Mars, will all align. This is not just another astronomical event. This is a once-in-a-lifetime cosmic convergence. Some astrologers call it a celestial symphony. Others see it as a warning. But one thing is certain, this alignment is rare, powerful, and precisely timed. Think about it. February 22, 2022 is not just a random sequence of numbers. It is a cosmic code. In mystical circles, this sequence is known as the Master Builder number, a sign of alignment, manifestation, and rapid shifts in reality. This year, it's more powerful than ever because 2025 is no ordinary year. And this is no ordinary 222 gateway. People all over the world have been seeing 2 and 22 everywhere, on clocks, receipts, random signs that seem too specific to be mere coincidences. And if you've been noticing it too, it's not random. It's a calling. Not everyone around you is the same person they were last month. Something is changing. The people you thought you knew, friends, colleagues, even family, may start acting strangely, becoming irritable, unpredictable, or simply leaving you feeling drained. This isn't just a bad mood. This is something deeper. The energy of February is raw, unfiltered, and completely exposed. It amplifies everything, good, bad, and the things people usually keep hidden. Have you ever felt like you were in the same room as everyone else, yet not truly there? February has a strange way of making even the most connected people feel disconnected, as if an invisible wall is separating them from the rest of the world. But what if the silence isn't the problem? What if it's a signal? Because the truth is, this kind of isolation isn't a punishment, it's preparation, a necessary pause before something irreversible shifts. Somewhere between mid and late February, something will change. It won't be loud, but if you're listening, you'll feel it. A pull, a whisper, a hidden opportunity. This isn't a literal door, it's an energy gateway, a chance to step into an entirely different timeline, but only if you recognize it for what it is. This is the month when timelines finally split, an opportunity to step into something completely different or remain exactly where you are. March will come, and when you look back at February, you'll either see it as the moment everything changed, or you'll wonder why nothing changed at all. The difference lies in how you move through it. Some people will drift blindly through these weeks, going through the motions, letting the days pass without thought. For them, it will feel like any other month, the same habits, the same patterns that have kept them in place for years. And when March arrives, they will wake up in exactly the same version of reality they've always known. But for others, this month will be the sweet spot, a chance to shift everything and step into an entirely new reality. At first, everything will seem normal. The energy will still be moving, the signs will still appear. You'll feel connected, as if everything is unfolding exactly as it should, and then it stops. Not gradually, but suddenly, as if someone has unplugged the cord. A wave of exhaustion, a strange emptiness will rush in. The things that once felt powerful, meditation, manifestation, intuition, will suddenly feel flat, silent, almost soulless. You'll search for the usual signs from the universe, but they won't be there. It will feel as if something has cut the flow. This isn't an energy block. This isn't a setback. This is a test. Yet many won't see it that way. They will begin to question everything. Am I imagining this? Have I lost my progress? Does any of this even truly exist? The mind will spiral, searching for answers that won't come. And this is where most people fail, because when the energy disappears, the majority assume they've done something wrong. They will try to force themselves back into balance. They will chase the feeling instead of understanding why it left in the first place. But what if this darkness isn't a punishment? What if it is the final purification before real transformation? When you strip away the signs, the synchronicities, the external confirmations, what remains? That is what February is trying to show you. Who are you when the universe goes silent, when there is no guidance, no reassurance, no proof that you are on the right path? Most people can only move forward when they are being pulled. But those who make it through this, they are the ones who keep walking, even when it seems like nothing is happening. Because that is the real difference. Some need constant proof that they are evolving. Others simply know this darkness is temporary. It is not the end. It is the moment before the breakthrough. And the only way through it is to go through it. Those who don't give up, they will step into something entirely different when the energy finally returns. Most people will miss it. Not because it is hidden, but because they are not paying attention. But if you are tuned into the right frequency, you will feel it. This is why so few people are ever truly liberated. Because when the moment arrives, it won't feel monumental. It won't come with flashing lights. It will be subtle and quiet, so easy to overlook. This is the difference between those who evolve and those who remain stuck. The ones who change are the ones who notice when reality tilts ever so slightly in their favor. And instead of waiting for confirmation, they act. Something between mid and late February is opening a door that has never been opened before. But if you are trapped in the noise of daily life, caught in routine, lost in the same loops of thought, you won't see it, you won't feel it. And just like that, the opportunity will slip right past you. Those who recognize it will take a step into something entirely different. And once they do, there is no going back. This is a singular shift. You won't have a moment like this again for a long time. In the endless flow of the universe, every moment is an opportunity for rebirth. But February 2025 is more than just an opportunity. It is an invitation from the universe itself. A whisper from the stars aligning in the night sky, reminding us that within each of us lies infinite potential, waiting to be awakened. As the 7 planets perform their celestial dance and the 222 Energy Gateway opens new possibilities, remember this. The greatest changes do not always come from external events. They begin with the smallest decisions in our hearts, in the moments when we choose to listen to our inner voice instead of the noise of the world. You may feel alone on this journey. There may be days when the energy seems to vanish, moments when the path ahead feels unclear. But remember, it is in the darkest moments that your inner light shines the brightest. It is precisely when nothing seems to be happening that the most profound transformations are taking place. You do not need to be extraordinary to experience this magic. You only need to be yourself, with all your doubts, your fears, your dreams, and your desires. Because the truth is, each of us is a part of a greater cosmic symphony, a dance of energy and consciousness that is constantly evolving. As you step into this February, remember, you are not just an observer of change, you are a creator of it. Every thought you have is a thread in the fabric of reality. Every choice you make is a note in the symphony of the universe. And when you choose to step through this doorway with an open heart and an awakened mind, you do not just change your life, you contribute to the evolution of all humanity. Remember, the brightest stars in the night sky are not always the biggest. They are simply the ones that persist in shining, no matter how deep the darkness becomes. And this February, that is your invitation. Not to become the greatest, but to become the truest, most radiant version of yourself. Because in the end, what matters is not what the universe brings to us, but what we are willing to become when opportunity knocks. And now, as the door stands wide open, the only question left is, do you dare to step through? If you've made it this far, I want to thank you for your time and attention. If you enjoyed this content and want to see more, consider hitting the subscribe button. Your support is deeply appreciated. Share your experiences or thoughts in the comments below. See you next time. Take care.